GlakoBlako here, checking out a game called Starshift Rebellion. This is an RPG. Here we go. Sort of a sci-fi fantasy RPG. Maybe a bit of a Star Wars theme with the rebels versus the whatever those damn bad guys are. The Sith Lords.
Damn, I lost the signal. Are you picking anything up, Jack?
Start off, you're flying in your ship. There's 3 of you. And you're about to run into enemy territory. One of you is a little headstrong, and they jump the gun and say, hey, we're gonna attack these guys. So you end up battling them. The first battle sequence is a little odd. It's more like strategy than just your standard turn-based RPG style. But that's not how the majority, or at least not all of the battles are.
It doesn't matter. The pigs are gonna get what's coming to them. I'm approaching the coordinates. I'm detecting a digger. Small contingent of enemy forces. We can totally take them. Light them up.
I think your standard turn-based RPG is how this generally plays out. But you'll see in a minute once we pull up on these guys. Pull up to this spot here. You run into these guys. So basically you have to place 3 units on the field. They're pretty much the same ship, so there's not really any reason to worry too much about it. Maybe in the future when you place these units it'll matter, but this first round it doesn't really matter, I don't think. So put 1 ship down, put a 2nd ship down, and then we put the 3rd ship down. These little soldier guys that are in a group, they're pretty tough. Probably the most dangerous of the 3 units. So basically you gotta walk over to them and then attack them. You do have special moves in this battle, but most of the special moves are kind of pointless. At least in this battle. Maybe in the future they'll be more useful, but better just to attack them. I didn't do very well in this match, but we do manage to defeat them with most of our party dead, but 1 left surviving. After you win the battle, then they come back to life. I don't know if that's always the case, but in this battle they came back to life if at least one of my party members was still alive. When you die, you turn into a little pile on the ground, and there's like a skull icon that appears. They were kind of double teaming me over there, so I moved over here. Moved in behind this guy to try and get a sneak attack. Looks like it does do slightly more damage if you can attack them from behind. But these troops up here do heavy damage. Should have went after them first, I think. That was my big mistake. Was not killing them first. One of us dead. There was 2 of us left. Neither of our party was at full HP, so we were in a bad situation. Somehow we managed to survive though through the match. Most of us, or one of us anyway. 2 of them down. We've got, or no, 1 of them down. Somehow those boneheads hit me all the way through the rock. Now there was 1v1. We had 548 health versus whatever they had. Too far away to attack, so we moved one more time. Still wouldn't let us attack though. So we used a repair drone. Good to remember that you can heal if you're in one of these ships. Might have helped us before if we had used those healing drones and not let all our party members die. So we win the match. And everyone gets out of their ship to check out the scenery. Told you it would be a piece of cake. ESA patrols don't normally come out this far. They must be looking for something specific. There's only one way to find out. Let's go. So you save it here. Then you head into the building, but first we go around to each of the bodies and try and pick up some loot. You don't have to go through their loot, you just walk over it and your character will pick it up. So that's kind of nifty. Sort of an auto looter situation here. Now we go down. Down below, we say, what is this place? Boxes to the left and to the right. A door? There has to be a way to get inside. So we go and pick up our loot over here. I don't know what all the loot does yet. Haven't played it long enough to know. So far, it's a really good RPG, though. I do recommend this. It's not too expensive. I think it's around $5 to $10. So you activate this control panel, and then you head on through. But first, you are met by this robot here, this drone, a geodrone. I've never seen one in such good condition. Guys, I don't think this thing is playing. He hits you once. Not too much damage. Survivable. Give you a look at what the normal combat is like. Basically the same as any turn-based combat game. It says at the top that there's a timer. I don't know how much time you do or don't have. Didn't seem like you had plenty of time, but not sure. I didn't really notice that while I was playing. This structure seems to have been undisturbed for thousands of years. I wonder if it holds any secrets. Whatever. Pigs are looking for down here. We can't let them have it. Come on, let's go. In here, you run into some weird technology. A lot of dead people. The stone loosely translates as, "Our memory lives on." Some sort of shrine to a race that was dead long ago. We found the inhibitor. We've sent it back to Central Command for further study. Kronos 13 has been acting strange after interfacing with the Malarian computer system. The unit might need a memory wipe when we get back to base. It appears the Malarians were destroyed by what they call the Advena. We still don't know who or what they are. A little bit of lore right there. The Avena, the word loosely translates as alien or foreigner. The ESA team found a device known as the inhibitor. What does it do? If the pigs were looking for it, it can't be good. The androids began to act strange. Wonder what that's about. So now you don't actually have to talk to the panel anymore. You can just walk right through. It's just that first computer you gotta talk to. In here, we've got some loot. Biocrystal. Then to the right, we've got more loot and a drone up here to battle. Combat music is pretty good. Definitely heard worse combat music. In here, you find some people inside of these test tubes, stasis chambers, but they're all dead. They're so well preserved. Their bodies don't rot like most life forms. Instead, they turn to stone. Whoa! So you head back the other way, the correct way, onto your next destination. You run into another robot, but pretty much the same as the last one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? Did the android kill the team? Advina. What did I say, Cracks? You speak our tongue. Is this thing a Malarian? Perhaps the memory of one. 4,270 cycles have passed undisturbed. Our mission was unsuccessful. The Advina now possess the inhibitor. What does this so-called inhibitor do? It was designed to keep the Advina out of reach. Now all is lost. Firewall re-established. Defensive protocols engaged. ORC terrorist cell detected. Activating automated defenses. We're so screwed. The wires. Aim for the wires. We have to cut the link. So you enter another battle. Pretty easy battle since all you have to do is hit the wires. They do get a good hit in though. One of us dies. But we hit the wires again. And I think this is it, or maybe one more hit. No, we got him. You're going down! So we kill the connection to the computer, stopping the robot. Android has been neutralized. What about the Malarian? It's fried. Let's get out of here. I'm ready to go home. Fine, but we have to make sure it won't turn on us later. Don't worry, Gianna should be able to help. Come on, let's get the hell out of here. I think we've had enough action for one day. That's how the story starts. We've tried everything, Cracks. Maybe it's time to give up. No, we have a few more things we can try. It's waking up. It's not time yet. Those Malarian data files are still extremely stubborn. Go back to sleep, Kronos 13. Later, out comes the robot. What do you remember, Kronos 13? Awaiting input. Good. Seems to be working. Upload one of those default AIs, Gianna. Understood. Initiating transfer. Kronos 13 is ready to receive additional input. Give it a little more personality, Gianna. Okay, how about this one? What happened to me? You were damaged. We brought you back here to repair. Were you able to remove Malarian code, Gianna? I'm afraid not. However, I was able to implement a strong firewall. It should keep the Malarian code contained. That's what I was afraid of. I don't want this thing turning on us. I think it's worth the risk, Mary. The Android does have ESA commands codes built in. We could definitely use an edge right now. In walks the boss. Are we ready to go? I don't want to miss our scheduled pickup. We were able to restore the android to working order. Good. How about we take it with us? There could be raiders on the way to the rendezvous point. We need every hand we can get. I'm not sure that's a good idea. We still haven't fully tested it to make sure it's okay. Only one way to find out. Chronos 13 is ready to assist. Good. I'll be waiting in the truck. Please don't take too long. Where the hell are we? Come on, let's go. So you roll out. Your 4 party members with you. Robot in tow. It's kind of like a robot scrap facility here, looks like. I think they did a pretty good job designing the levels and whatnot. Looks pretty believable. And as you'll see in a minute as we explore, they did a good job of kind of making it a 3-dimensional landscape where it looks like you're going to a different place. Or giving it good perspective, so one area looks farther away or lower or higher. But you'll see that in a moment. After a quick chat, your party is off. We just kind of explore the area, pick up the different chests. You're going to want to do this when you first start out, just to get all the loot you can. That'll help you down the road. But it looks like we missed all of the chests in that room. I don't know what we were doing. Oh well, we do find more chests over here. Right there, and then over on the left. This is kind of like a garbage heap that supposedly was destroyed, but clearly isn't. And maybe this is where the rebels live, because you're one of the rebels. You haven't joined the dark side yet. I mean, it's not perfect, the picture, but I think they did a good job. Don't think it was a big development team on this, just maybe 1 or 2 people, maybe 3. Would be my guess. Down here, find a tunnel. You get some loot. And many different paths to take. We choose this path. Over here looks kind of like a barracks type area. This guy is sleeping on the job. Looks like we could have went north. I don't know if there's anything over there. There's the bathrooms. Some more barracks. Here is the reactor. I don't know what sort of reactor it is, but some sort of space age technology. This is your scientist who's taking care of the reactor, making sure it's not melting down.
Anyway, this is our power station, I guess.
I would say they did a good job of making the worlds seem alive. This is back where we came the first time. So we head back, we take a left. Get some more loot. Down below you can see the hangar. Thought that was a neat effect. Hadn't seen that before in RPG Maker, I don't think. And over here you can just walk right out onto the hangar, the place you were just looking out onto. Your characters shrink down to make it seem more large or larger. Then you can walk all the way out into the desert. Kind of looks like Utah. Maybe it's some Mormon space age technology cult. Or maybe Scientology finally took off and this is where it led. Anyways. Or maybe it's Arizona. Could be Arizona. Heading back down, we take the other left. Over here we get some more loot. Back up a ladder. This takes us somewhere, I don't remember where. Over here. Oh yeah. This is kind of like a greenhouse area, I guess. There was a mean dog standing there. Then there's a bar over here. Bunch of drunk people and a coalition trooper standing outside. She was pretty cute. The terrains brought all of their nasty habits to the outer rim. Man, I need to quit smoking. In you go. You got a drug dispenser, waste disposal, and a hand sanitizer. And of course, the obligatory bar. Seems like they did a good job of making believable characters in the game. I think they're pretty decent writers in this game. Over here, there's a building that's locked. This building is locked as well. Not sure what that animal is. Kind of like a ghost cat or ghost bunny cat. Something like that. Here's your truck that you're supposed to go to and meet Soren and Xander. We let them know we're ready to go. Jump in the truck and you're on your way. The rendezvous point is to the north. They're meeting us at the junkyard. Here we go. Scrap Springs. That's your hometown, is Scrap Springs. At least, for now it is anyway. Like the music. Over here, there's a street sign. Tells you which way is what. Up north, you find this area. Yo! Pretty small little area, the junkyard. But you meet your guy here and he sells you a robot. He's kind of like a frog man. If I didn't, I wouldn't get paid. Did you obtain our special order? Of course. I'm sure you'll find the capabilities of the unit to be satisfactory. I want to see the merchandise. Sure. T-17. Awaiting instructions, Master. Don't worry about the paint job. We had to assemble it from recovered parts. I assure you, the unit is fully functional. Where's my credits? Transferring now. You have a new master now, T-17. Transferring command codes. When can we expect our next shipment? I'm afraid this is going to be the last shipment for quite some time. What? You haven't heard? It's all over the news. Soon the Alliance will be exerting far greater control of the sector. I don't plan on sticking around when they do. Continuing to do business under these conditions would be too risky. I've got to go. I'm late. I wish you the best of luck. Your frog friend leaves, and you're left to wonder, what the hell was that all about? The Alliance will be exerting far greater control in the sector. What kind of control? If we stop receiving supplies, we're as good as dead. Do you think this is anything to do with the device the ESA took from the ruins? The inhibitor. I thought we wiped the android's memory. How does it know? The Malarian code. Perhaps the firewall isn't working like I had hoped. Kronos 13 doesn't seem to be acting strange, so. For now, I've got a bad feeling about this. Come on, let's get back. We have to find out what's going on. So you get in your truck after looking for a little bit of loot. Head back to town, but first we see we can go north. It doesn't let us go north yet. This has been Starshift Rebellion, a turn-based RPG with great characters and a sci-fi feel. Check it out below via the link in the description. Heading back into Scrap Springs. Head to the local bar to see what's on the TV. What? No. They can't be serious. We've had to do something. Shut up. I can't hear the broadcast. Play it again. This is Interstellar News Network. I am your host, Byron Williams. It's been 6 weeks since the brutal massacre at Raxian 2. Captain Carol Aversion of the Novus regime gave the order to irradiate the planet. Her decision marks the day that the new Novus regiment was killed, willing to use genocide to achieve their goals. Although it appears that her methods were deemed too extreme, even for the regime, she is currently serving a life sentence at the Rathgard Maximum Security Prison for war crimes. In light of this brutal attack on our fellow citizens, ESA Central Command has decided to take bold action. In a prepared statement made earlier today addressing the ongoing threat of terrorism in the Outer Rim, Deputy Director Alice Cromwell, head of Central Intelligence Command, announced a series of actions. These actions will change the very shape of our Outer Rim and lawless space. Citizens of the Alliance, we have experienced a great loss with the fall of Raxian. We lost our sons, our daughters, our mothers, and our fathers. The trauma inflicted on us by the Novus regime will be with us the rest of our lives. We'll never be the same. It's time to fight back. The line must be drawn here. I present you the Zelenov Array. The array is the first of its kind, designed to keep our world safe. Proxima Sector will be protected by bringing us closer together. The array allows for real-time and lag-free communication sensor telemetry throughout the sector. This will connect all worlds across the Outer Rim. Areas of lawless space, particularly Proxima Sector, have become a sanctuary for terrorist groups and black market trade. This chaos will be coming to an end. Not a single ship will enter or leave the sector without our knowledge. To any so-called freedom fighters, your days are numbered. You have precious time to return to more legitimate ways of life. Collective efforts must be for the greater good of the Alliance. We must all do our part to carry the torch of strength, unity, and victory. We understand this announcement may make some of you regional partners somewhat nervous. Fear not. We will be holding a regional summit to negotiate terms. Independent solar states and organizations operating in the region will have a seat at the table. They will have a chance to be part of the new interstellar order, one governed by safety, stability, and rule of law. The summit will be held in orbit above Infernus Prime in exactly 1 Earth week. The far-flung colony will serve as an example for the bright future we have in mind for the sector. Reinforcements are being sent to the system to ensure safety of the summit. They will root out any terrorist cells remaining on the planet. May we all protect each other and stand strong in the face of danger. Long life to you all, and long live the Alliance! Back at the bar. We can't just let them do this. What choice do we have? We have to contact the others. We have to come up with a plan. We have strict orders to maintain radio silence. Any transmission could be detected. We're dead meat. They're gonna wipe us out. What about Echo Base? They're the closest outpost. It wouldn't take long for us to reach them by truck, less than a day. Why not take the Sandhoppers? We could be there in minutes. The ESA will be on high alert. They are sending reinforcements. We have to keep a low profile until we know what we're dealing with. Understood. Then it's settled. We leave immediately. Kronos. System malfunction. Your robot friend gets teleported into a memory or a dream. Or maybe a real place, I don't know. Why are you here? You're in the wrong place. What is this place? The end. There was nothing we could do. All was lost. Identify yourself. Zeron. What is your purpose? Why am I here? You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. He snaps out of it. Kronos is coming back online momentarily. I just activated a hard reset. I told you all this thing would be nothing but trouble. Kronos, is waking up. What happened? You had a system malfunction. The Malarian code resurfaced. Kronos 13 kept on repeating the same name, Xeron. The Malarian code I saw while I was malfunctioning. What did you see? It was a large room, Malarian architecture. Xeron was standing at the foot of a large window. What was outside the window? Some kind of explosion. No sensor readings. The blast radius was consistent with an antimatter explosive device. What did Xeron say? He said, I was in the wrong place. Then I came online just now. You were here the whole time. You were just malfunctioning. Kronos was interacting with the Malarian code. Kronos 13, if this happens again, I need you to remember everything you can. There might be something in that code that can help us stop the ESA. Understood. After this, you're headed to Echo Base. This has been Star Shift Rebellion. Pretty cool RPG. I recommend checking it out. Maybe wait for a sale or buy it brand new. Up to you. GlakoBlako out.